here from my courtside position, right next to the Zvezda bench, just how big this lineup is from Crvena Zvezda initially. But it is Barca who just about take the opening tip. We'll see what the matchups are. It is Bolomboy on Vesely, as you would expect, as Vesely is found in that position that they like to feed him the ball early on. But Satoransky, who will now drive. He spins and drops it in. Tomas Satoransky just about finding the finish. Kevin Punter has the tough job of guarding Davidovac. Here's the long-range strike. Clean as you like. Welcome back to action. Cimice Metu. Now John Brown being assimilated. Kalinic is short on the shot. Satoransky does well, and it's Anderson in transition. He gives it for Metu to try another three. What a start from Cimice Metu. And as he finds Vesely now into Metu, who started so hot mid-range. This time he can score from anywhere. Cimice Metu. It's a 10-0 start for Barca as Miller McIntyre kicks it. They've got another open look. Mike Daum, and finally they get one to go. Daum strikes. Miller McIntyre, who will take on the three. He won't make it. There's the first offensive rebound for Bolomboy. Daum wants another triple, and he's answering Metu's heroics at the other end. Zvezda just need to establish some inside game now. They've not made a two-pointer yet. Here's Daum, and now Kalinic will drive and find Bolomboy for the throwdown. That was really well executed. Now they do find. That's another turnover, broken up by Kalinic. In transition, Davidovac can give it to Kalinic. Again, great ball movement. And Nunez. Barca scoreless since racing into that early 10-0 lead. Abrines changes that with his first touch of the basketball. Nunez. And a shot taken on from deep by Parra, who is a bit of an unsung weapon for Barca. Backs into Parker. Going to work in the low post and doing it expertly to kiss it off the glass. That was textbook going up against Parra. Might want to go one-on-one against him. He's a lot quicker. Instead it's Petrushev finding his way to the hole. Oh, Parker taking the pass and instantly detonating it. A quick, explosive play from Barcelona. Dos Santos able to glide all the way through. Told you he was quick, and when you don't stop him. Out to Vesely on the perimeter. Now Punter. Take on the three, and he's fouled as he makes it. Bolomboy with the contact on Punter. Was the correct call. Now, Kane getting in the face of Punter, who on the buzzer sinks an incredible three. Dos Santos steps back away from Vesely and makes it. Miller McIntyre, Daum. Fake the three. Davidovac also. And he'll go baseline and floats it with his left hand off the mark. But the rebound falls to Miller McIntyre. Daum, wide open, three-pointer. His third of the evening. Now Cody Miller McIntyre. Kalinic battling to get away from Punter. Does so. Feeds it in for Mitrovic. And that's going to be an easy throwdown for Petrushev after a very easy for Zvezda. Is forced and rushed for Barca. Petrushev can't score. There's no foul. Zvezda are convinced there should have been one, and now Metu flying in at the other end. The quick transition dunk. Try to add to here with Miller McIntyre. Turns it over, throws it straight to Punter. He'll go in transition, and he'll lay it up and in. Kevin Punter. up to 9 points. Committed by Zvezda. Oh, what a pass! The Czech combination. The Satoranski feeds Vesely, and that is this game back to a 1-point margin. Miller McIntyre trying to add to that, and he does. His first score of the night. Anderson, Satoranski, Vesely. Instead it goes to Punter, who drops the floater in. Get it back into his hands somehow. He'll go against Vesely, spins to kick it out for Miller McIntyre. He's going to have to shoot, and he does to beat the buzzer. Dam finding Kalinic, who tosses it into Davidovac. Back out for Kalinic. Anderson dares him to shoot, and he does. And a triple hop off the rim. Miller McIntyre. Dam tosses it in for Davidovac up against Punter. Big size advantage, but it's followed up by Bolomboy. That was a shot from Davidovac. If we get another miss here and then another Zvezda score, there will be a timeout from Joan Peñarroya. We get a score for Barca, though, their first. Kalinic finding Miller McIntyre, who gets a big screen set for him. Uses it to drop in the long two, which has taken them into a 6-point advantage. A 2-9 partial. Is Metu. He's going to try for another, and he's going to make another. Barca finding the same answer that they did at the start of the game. Give it to Metu. Rokas Giedraitis replaces him as Metu just continues to be unstoppable. Satoranski just evades the steal attempt from Miller McIntyre. And now Vesely from mid-range. How many times have we seen that over the years? Out of the timeout. Nemanja Nedovic in the game for the first time. Here he is, finding the pass for Bolomboy. Extra pass, kicked out. Great ball movement, and it's rewarded with the three. There's Satoranski. Vesely, long two. Another one from Jan. Just the 2 points for him so far. On cue, Alex Abrines sinks his first triple of the night. And I can tell you, just next to me on the Zvezda bench, Nikola Kalinic has returned without a shot so far. He waits in the right corner. Now comes to the perimeter as Jabari Parker goes to work against Petrusev. Takes on the shot, and it's smooth from Jabari Parker. His second. Don't see many of them from him from long range. Here's Parker in transition. Here is Brizuela for three. You see plenty of those from the Basque Mamba. Nedovic for Kalinic. Inside, great ball movement. Dam finishes, ties it up. And there's 2 seconds for Brizuela from the halfway line. Dario Brizuela gives Barca the perfect end to the third. His second successive triple. I said if he's open, he makes them. I didn't really mean from the halfway line, but why not? Beyond the halfway line, in it drops. Of the standings, looking to move towards the playoff places. Jabari Parker finds Villiers Nangometh, who scores a tough one off the glass. Making the decision quickly. Let us get back on with the game again. Nedovic in danger of another turnover. Brizuela's convinced he didn't touch it, but he's got to concentrate on the game because Petrusev has ended it with the finish. This time offloads, and now the battle of the bigs. Nangometh up against Dam, and it's the Zvezda man who just about comes out on top. Dos Santos in transition, and there is the finish at full speed by Nikola Kalinic. And now Dam onto Kalinic. Inside for Petrusev, 3 seconds. Petrusev spins, drops it in. What skill! Here he is, helping on to Nunez. Nangometh inside against Dam. Will the bigs battle it out? Yeah, they will. Nangometh finishes well. Anderson moving into position inside. He receives the pass and finishes well. Dos Santos, they go running. And Kalinic from close range and one. Taking the contact from Anderson. Here's Satoranski, who's led Barca so well and does so here as again finding Vesely. But it's Dos Santos. Pressure applied by Barca. Dos Santos up against Jan Vesely now. He'll drive past him. Floater off the glass and in from Dos Santos. How about that? Back for Kaynan. Davidovich for Dos Santos. 5 seconds. He's going to drive. Underhand scoop. 2 in a row from Yago Dos Santos. Can he be the man to turn it back to the home team? Punter nearly losing it. But it's Satoransky for the tie. Makes the 3. Thomas Satoransky, he's all about distribution rather than shooting so far tonight over the halfway line. They double team him. He gets away from it. It's work for Davidovich for 3! Dejan Davidovich. Time for more action. Vesely gets the 3 to go. It's short. Bolomboy, I think, was out of bounds, but it doesn't matter. The game is over. Zvezda get the win. Dejan Davidovich